What comes to mind right away is I guess his great loves. His first great love was for Catholic education. First and foremost, I think, for St. Xavier High School, but where he served for almost his entire career, from right out of college on through last year. And then his love for Spalding University, for Bellamy University, for all things that are made Catholic education. His faith was extremely important to him, and education as well. So the combination of his faith and education are first. I got to add that Perry is also a talented musician. So lots of folks in our community, and I include myself in that list, know him as among, or perhaps our most talented organist in the Archdiocese.
Yeah, when I think of Perry Sangalli, I think of grace and gravitas. He was such a wonderful gentleman, and I knew him as a trustee when I was a vice president at Spalding. He was a great advisor as a trustee when I became president, because he had a few years ahead of me in that role and recognized that it's a different role. And I was a Presbyterian entering to lead a Catholic school, and he was very wise and careful in how he advised a young president. And he could see in trustee meetings when I was about to blow a gasket or lose my ever-loving mind over some point of order, and he would always step in with just the right piece of advice or the right piece of counsel, often to steer the trustee out of my line of fire, or whatever it might have been.
And, again, I said before, Perry loves Spalding, and it's very deserving that he receive what is our university's highest honor. After completing his own doctorate at Spalding back in the mid to late 90s, he immediately began giving back to the university. I know he taught a number of courses in the EDD program. He also served on, dozens of dissertation committees, where he'd spent hundreds of hours over the last few years. I believe that every doctoral student in recent years was impacted by his insights, his expertise. My wife and I had many time in a restaurant with him, and it was rare that someone didn't stop by the table and say hello to him. They may have been a student from decades ago, or a faculty member, or a parent from years gone by.
The Caritas Medal is the highest honor offered by Spalding University. It's more important than our honorary degrees, which are a great honor. But it's for an alum who's done special service to this community or to the world in general. And Perry was such a large contributor. His wisdom, his judgment, he was that dependable soul that you could call in the middle of the night. He was always responsible, always diplomatic, and you could count on him. And his contribution to this community as a mentor to young men, particularly at St. X, and his mentor to every doctoral student who came through our EDD program under his watchful eye, were touched by Perry Sangalli.